I'm sure. Huh? Oh shit.
All right, all right. What's up? Yo. What's going on, man? What's up?
Man, we gotta wake up. We gotta wake up in the chat, man. Let's wake up, man. Come on.
Come on, wake up, everybody. Wake up.
102 back above.
You know what time it is, guys. You know what time it is. It is Monday. You are hanging with the Crypto Remora. Come to you twice a week, Monday and Thursday, to keep you guys updated and entertained. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you are hitting the like button, man. That really does help us out a lot, guys, to get our name out there. We appreciate every last one of you. It has been a day. I'm excited, man. What about you, Siri?
GPU's not 166 million market cap, is it?
Yeah, it's somewhere around there. It's somewhere around there. Yeah, dude. That's why I was so bullish on it after you told me about it. Shit. It's like, wait a minute, AI.
I thought I had the wrong
GPU.
Coin.
Yeah, GPU.
I thought I had the wrong coin. Why is it? All right. You seen them memes where it's like, you know, the guy's staring at his monitor and he's like, he's got a straight face, and then it's like Bitcoin back above 100,000. He holds a little firework up, and he's like, and then he puts the firework down, and he's just still staring at his monitor. That's kind of how I feel. It's like he's like, whoop-de freaking do, you know, back above 100K. I feel that way too, because I'm so heavy in alts that, but I'm still hyped. I'm still hyped on just the mere fact that it's January 6th and we're back above 100,000. Not only are we above it, just barely, you know, we got a couple thousand above it. We're at 102. So I'm hyped, dude. I'm in a good mood, man. I'm wearing my red shirt as a reminder for all of you out there watching to buy the red days. This is what this shirt is for today. Okay.
Buy the red days, man.
If you didn't buy on the red days when we were back down between 92 and 98, and we told you guys this was going to happen. We told you for the last 2 weeks. We expected this move from 92K. We expected to bounce, right? We told you that last week. We called it. We ran exactly from 92 to 98K. That's exactly the price action we did. Now, we had a little bit of resistance at 98K. I thought we would hit our head and maybe come down, but look what happened. We broke through that resistance, which is always good. Okay. So we don't need to get super bullish or super bearish just yet, but the main theme is we traded that range. And if you were listening to other shows, if you were listening to other TA guys, if you were listening to other knuckleheads like, you know, Salloway was calling for 10K last year, if you listen to these jerks on the timeline,
you probably got hurt.
You probably got wrecked. You probably panic sold, and you're like, oh, we're going down. You know, even us, we told you about the CME gap. We're aware of it, but we weren't panic selling. We weren't saying go ahead and short. You know, we weren't doing that. We're just aware of what was below us, and we're still looking above and below us. When you're in the ocean,
you have to, man.
You got to look above and below you, not just in front of you. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a look at price targets. Take a look at our favorite meme coins as usual. I want to look at Cook. Cook's having a major freaking pump right now, 16% up on the daily.
Nice.
The rest of the alts are kind of chilling. Pengu's up. Any of my Pengu holders out there, which should be a good bit of you. And Wes, what is the main thing? Are we back above 100K alts prime for the breakout? This goes into it, man.
This is exactly what we wanted to see, right? Last week we were looking at those levels, right? We were looking at the level 92. We had our levels. If we fell through that, we had our levels above. 98 was that level above. And we knew that we had to break through that 98 to $100,000 range. That's what we were looking at. We've done that. So what's next? And we're going to look at that on the charts, man. Look at some other targets. Do I think we're going to consolidate? Do I think this is going to continue? What are the alts going to do? We'll look at all that, man. And I'm excited. I am very excited because I'm seeing a lot of cool stuff on the charts, especially when it comes to the altcoins and being compared and evaluated towards Bitcoin. A lot of stuff happening right now, guys. But it is we do got some bullish momentum, and I do think that we continue to the upside here.
You don't think this move's done?
No.
And the other thought is, you know, just off the top, without even busting the charts out, guys. Wes and I look at the charts so much that sometimes you can do this. We know that there's certain levels we've been watching because we've been watching them for months. We know 108,000 was one of those levels between 108, 110, right? But what's above that? We all know what's above that is 130,000. That's the target breakout we've been waiting on. That is the move that we've been waiting months on. So do we have enough gusto? Do we have enough gas in the tank to get us up to that 130 mark? Or are we headed back to 108? Or third option,
consolidate.
Do we consolidate here and just kind of grind above 100K for the first time? Because what are we gonna do? We got to look at that. Just a quick check-in, Wes, on some of the bigger alts. Just a price update for you guys listening that maybe can't watch the screen right now.
Let's go into CoinMarketCap, man. Pull up CoinMarketCap.
Yeah, I need to pull up CoinMarketCap.
Let's look at the overall market.
Let me pull this up because this deck screener is really starting to piss me off. I would like to see my tokens compared to USDC. And anytime I tried to type in freaking GPU/USDC and it brought up fart coin. I don't want to see fucking fart coin, right? I mean, if you're a fart coin holder, good. I'm glad you're making money, but I don't want to see that. When I type in something, I want to see what the hell I'm typing in. I don't like that deck screener's been shilling other coins at the top of the damn chart, especially the ones you ain't typing in. This is one of those things that needs to get cleaned up in Web3. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to run my mouth. I'm going to shoot my mouth about it when I'm not happy.
Bro, why does my face look like it's burnt? Look at that.
It just looks like the sun's coming in. I look bleached out, bro.
Hold on, let me cut this light.
Getting a tan. All right. Pudgy Penguins, Pengu, up 7%, almost at 4.5 cents. So if you held the airdrop, almost at 4.5 cents. Fred is still hanging on by a thread, man. My little Fred coin is hanging on by a thread, sitting under 2 cents, but still, or 3 cents, close to the 3 cent mark. It's holding on. It's got enough believers at the very bottom, man. But we need a move on that son of a bitch, dude. Fred needs to move. It needs to make a move soon. Peanut still hanging on. I guess these are current prices. I don't know if refresh. Looks like crypto Twitter's having another dip, but Cook is up 16%. I'm gonna hit refresh just in case. Make sure these are
up to date. Yeah,
up to date because I already refreshed once. I just feel like something's not. Yeah, so 4.5 cents for a Pudgy Penguins token. Cook is up 16%. Crypto Twitter's getting a nice dip, dude. 32% down. They had a mishaps the other day. They had one of the old school holders dump about 2% of the supply, and then they had a V-shaped recovery. And now it looks like they're having another dip. So that might be.
Yeah, we got somebody in the chat saying that fucker dumped CT again.
Same guy. Well, here's the thing, though. See, because I missed the last dip. So here's the thing, guys. You know, Bob from CT reached out to me and sent me a text just saying, hey, man, we're going to talk about it on the spaces, what happened and this and that. And I'm thinking to myself, what happened? I didn't even I don't even notice shit like that, to be honest with you, especially with meme coins.
And the longer term bags too, man, that we're holding. So
I would like to see that bull flag. So we will take a look at this because this is pretty important to the holders out there. This is not the same chart that I drew the flag at. Boom. Okay. So that was that it? That was the flag where I said we need to bounce west. Was that it?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. So
it looks like that guy completely screwed that up. I mean, that's got to be the first dip that he's talking about, that first wick, and then it got eaten back up and looks like he's dumping again. Get his ass out of there, dude. Get his ass out of there. Dude.
Yeah, that's fine. Let him roll. Let him roll.
I will buy it all. I'll buy it. Matter of fact, I'm going to go in here and get some right now, dude.
I know, dude. I know. I'm about to see. I don't have any dry powder, but I may be able to switch some of that Pango. I hate that, dude. I don't want to sell my Pango. I might have to buy a little bit of this right now. Fire sale, ladies and gentlemen, in real time, live on stream. Actually, Cook is still, even though it's up for the day, is also got a good thing. See, we're kind of working. We're working on both of these bags, you guys. I know there's a little bit of cross tension when you have different meme coins. Sometimes meme coin people, especially in the chat, I got my ass reamed by one or two guys, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot. You know, when you're trying to cross market, and I don't really give a shit. I hold both coins, but it's not a matter of me and Wes are not getting paid by either of these projects. We genuinely like them both. Otherwise, we wouldn't spend our time on them. This is our show to do what we want with, and we keep it that way. Wes and I both did this for something we like to do. We're not getting paid.
We keep it real, man. We keep it fucking real. We don't care.
But yeah, I kind of dropped one of the memes the boys made for CT in the Cook chat, and they let me know real quick. Hey man, this Cook only up in here. I was like, oh shit. All right, heard that. I got you. Well, I was trying to show the love, right? But you see, a couple of the guys in Cook stood up for me. One of the guys specifically stood up and was like, hey man, it's Cook coded. He was like, let him cook, dude. Let him cook. It's like, there we go. Now that's the spirit. See the cross marketing. Not that they need it. I mean, shit, Cook and Crypto Twitter don't need help from the Remora. You guys are straight G's when it comes to the memes and shit. You guys don't really need us. But I feel like it's good to get that cross marketing going on and get that synergy going, because I really feel like we could attack it.
Boom, baby.
Like the Dream Team, dude. Dream Team. Did you just scoop some CTs?
Yeah, I bought let's see, what did I get? I bought 50,000 almost. 50,000.
All right, I'm gonna have to scoop some now. Now you bullshitting. You bullshitting.
Yeah, I mean, when you get an opportunity like that, man.
I know, dude. This is one of those. That's one of those ones, dude. This is nice.
Yeah.
And it already did bounce down here, and it's getting eaten up a little bit right now.
Look, I bought both of them the other day, man. I bought a little Cook, and when we did the collaboration, I bought both. I did $50 in Cook, $50 in CT. That worked out pretty well.
So you get me to FOMO live on stream and shit. Go ahead now. Now you're gonna have to talk to the people.
That's what I
go
do.
Over here and I scoop a little back.
That's what I do.
Right. You keep me all over here blabbing while you're over there scooping. I'm gonna let you go ahead and hold it down for a minute because I'm gonna be
no.
Siri,
dump it. You dump, I buy. You dump, I buy. No, seriously though, I mean, come on, dude. The guy is if you don't know about CT now, like let's just get this over with here. If you don't know about CT, learn about CT. The community is absolutely incredible. They do the live spaces every night. Sierra put me down on them, and I'm in love with these guys, man. I have a bromance. I have a vision of what Dr. Frobert looks like. And I kind of don't want to meet him in person so I can just keep that vision. You know what I'm saying? Like that He-Man vision. Is that weird? Is that weird? Whatever. He's in the video. He's in one of the what video is it? Oh, it's just one of the video memes, I believe. Yeah, that is him. He's got the shades on. He's in one of our videos, so you should have seen him. Nice. Maybe it skipped over because it's kind of quick. He only shows up for a second. What's up, Holmes? Crypto Holmes, what's going on, man? We got some new faces in here, I see. DeFi Gravity, what's going on, my friend? VTZ, what is up, Crypto Holmes?
Wes, let me ask you real quick because I'm gonna make this swap. God bless America. I don't have I'm following my rules though. What I say when you're in the red, when you buy. I'm following a good rule there, and I'm looking at what's up right now slightly. I hate to do it. I got no dry powder. Penguins, dude. I'm gonna have to drop some of my penguins though, because I don't have any dry powder, bro.
I mean, you know,
I don't want to drop any more of that shit.
Dude,
I'm gonna do it.
Watch what I do, and it's moving fast, bro. Like it's having a fast correction. Like it just jumped. Yeah, it just jumped like 10%, bro. Like,
all right, man. Fuck it.
Oh man,
dumping the Pengu. Man, I know Pengu's gonna run up more, but I don't care. There's a fire sale on, and I'm following my main rule, Wes, of arbitraging, where I take
one's up.
There's a video I made on this, guys, and on our website where it's a simple way to trade. You open your wallet, look what's up 20%, and look what's down 20%. If you like both projects, sell a little bit of what if you don't have new money to put in. sell a little bit of what is up 20% and buy what's down 20%, and you kind of average your bags out a little bit. It's a good way to do it if you have to. It's always better to put just new powder in, but if you're in a situation like this, and there's something you want to scoop, I'm going to scoop some more Twitter right now. Yeah, I'm going to scoop a little bit right now.
The FOMO is real, people. The FOMO is real. Yeah, it is.
Oh,
it really
it's
is
on
starting to
sale,
move,
dude. If a pair of Nike Airs is on sale, and you like that pair of Nike Airs, right? Why the hell would you not buy it when they're on sale? Why wouldn't you?
Listen, I use that. My mom, I use that explanation to my mom about 3 years ago. I'm like, Mom, listen, if you can buy $1 million house, for 15,000, would you buy it or would you not? Like, well, Bitcoin is that $1 million house, and it's at 15,000 right now. I know what you've been up to lately.
Did you give her that lecture when it was at 15K?
Yeah, dude. Of course, man. I gave it to like 500 people. 502.
Yeah, we made. There's a video you can go back and watch, the 15K video. We actually made the video and we said we are calling the bottom, and we did. We called the bottom at 15K, and I want to talk about that too a little bit, Wes, because if you were to take the 15K bottom to where we are now, you could say that's it. Bull runs over. We ran from 15K to 108, but somehow I still feel like that's not feasible. Like that doesn't count. Like the real bull is just got started around 70K because that was the old all-time high. But I did have that thought. What if you were looking at the cycles and said, you know what? Forget the 4-year cycle, forget Michael Saylor, forget all the institutional buying. Just look at the run we've had in the last 2 years, and we've gone from 15K to 100K.
Yeah.
And you could say, well, that's it. The bull runs over and we're done. I'm playing devil's advocate, y'all. This is not what I think. I'm just saying I had this thought. And I'm sure other people out there have had this thought. Like,
yeah,
wait a minute.
100%, dude. 100%.
So what validates that or what invalidates that? Does anything, does anything make that legitimate at all? Or is that just like, no, the cycle doesn't count until you're at the previous all-time high, which was 72K, and then you move up. Like it's mathematical. You have to go to the old all-time high. That's your new bottom, and then you move up. Or could you
That's how it was. That's how it was for a long time. Last in 2020, 2021, that was the first time we ever dipped below the previous all-time high. So that kind of, changed up a little bit because it was like that. From what I understand, it was like that. But now
it constantly wrote, like it never fell below all-time high, like, and steps. Kept going.
Yeah. And now since we dipped under it, that kind of changed a little bit. But I just go from the bottom to the top every single time. And it seems to be about 11 months of not from the bottom to the top. What was I trying to say?
From the previous all-time high to like that's the start of the bottom now. Like 72K is the start of the bull, right? Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying?
No, I mean like from the bottom to the top. Well, yeah, that could be what I'm thinking. Yes, from the time we break a new all-time high. I'd have to look at our chart that we made.
Why don't you pull that up, because the memes are really kind of parked. They're not doing a whole lot. I just scooped some CT. Cook as well is still a good buy. Just to run that while Wes is pulling that up. Cook is still a good buy at this price, even though it's up 16%. Cook is still at a nice entry level too. So if you guys actually, let me pull it up real quick, Wes.
Yeah,
real quick. So this is and I wish I had my drawings on here. I don't have them on here anymore, damn it. But you can see it's forming a nice cup and handle here at the bottom. And this was a better time to buy, was 2 days ago. But we did, and we let you guys know about this bottoming out here. We thought it was bottoming out, and it sure enough, It is. Now, could you have some more action where you kind of grind sideways and accumulate? Sure, you could. But as of right now, I'm seeing a nice cup and handle again. Let me zoom in so you guys could see this a little better. Yeah, let me zoom in. Now, this is on the 4-hour chart. Keep that in mind. But you're coming up to the brim right now. And it's good that I zoomed in because my eyes are not what they used to be, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you that. See, you backward extrapolate to this line too, and it kind of goes all the way back here. So this is important area right here. I would draw it right there. Boom. Top of the cup. I'll draw one more. Let's make sure this sucker works good. It was acting haywire. There we go. And backward extrapolate. And then let's go right here. Boom. Now, I'm a little more on the positive side with cup and handles. I usually do it like this. And then what I'll do is I'll say this is the target breakout, but I always go about 20% below that because you have JEETs that are going to sell out on you. The JEETs are going to start getting out right here. Once it starts getting up, they're going to be like, oh, no, I'm out. So you have to, instead of taking the price target of this is the target, I always come down a little bit like right here just to be safe. And keep in mind, these price targets generally hit on cup and handles, but you have to keep in mind when you're dealing with meme coins that people sell out sometimes, and that's just what it is. But this is your smart guy target up here. And yeah, that's what I would say like that. And we can measure that move. Let's measure it to about right here. 30% move. Nice little 30% move possibility on this breakout. And you guys go way higher than that too. We don't know. We got to see what Bitcoin's doing. We got to look, but I'm just giving you what I see right now on the Cook chart. I just saw that nice cup and handle potential for it. I do still think everything rides on what Bitcoin does though, as normal. But yeah, dude, fire sale on both coins still. You're still not buying you're not buying a top if you're buying Cook right now. You're buying at a good entry because it just had a nice dip. And let's bring
it gets wild because like something, and I have to do the same thing, man. Like something will pump 50% that day, and I'm like, damn, dude. Like now I don't want to buy this shit. Like it's over. But then you switch to like the monthly, and you look at the past year, and you're still down like 70%. So yeah, because definitely still a good opportunity right now. Can you see my chart here?
I got you up there. Yep.
Thank you. Let me do this. I don't like being able to see.
League of Montage. Thank you. Yeah, I just bought the dip. Wes just bought the dip. So we just bought that red candle. If you are in CT community or Cook community and you're freaking out because the charts are low, don't. This is what the red shirt's for, ladies and gentlemen. This is a reminder. Okay. Bitcoin's green. So do you want to go and run and buy Bitcoin right now? Well, maybe because Bitcoin's like that. But if you have something that just bottomed out, if you have a coin you like that just fell 50, 80, 60, 90%, it doesn't matter. If you have a coin you have a conviction in, a coin you believe in, a coin that's not changed any fundamentals since yesterday, just like Bitcoin, it's a little scarier with memes, but that's when you buy. The shit's on sale. That's when you want to buy. Train your brain. Retrain your brain. A lot of these guys in meme coins probably haven't learned that yet. It's probably scaring the hell out of you because you're just like, oh, I'm going to get rich overnight. Let me tell you, if you're in meme coins, you have to learn more about investing because the shit moves so quick. You better learn your candles. You better learn your TA. You better learn, a little bit of price action so that way you feel more confident and you don't panic sell your bags.
That's right. That's right. So, yeah, if you can see my screen, guys, this is the chart that we were talking about. This is kind of like what we're basing the whole entire bull run off of. Okay, it's just previous cycles and what they've done before, and you can see that. I guess I was saying from December, I marked each one of these with December just because that's where we were when I was analyzing it, and it was 11 months each time up to the peak. Unfortunately, this all looks jacked up. Like this looks so jacked up, it's not even funny. But we know what that was because of. That was a lot of the COVID kind of fucked things up. FTX, Terra Luna. If you were here for all that, man, like we were too, and Let's hope it's not like that this time. But so far, man, so good. You know, we've got Trump coming in. His inauguration is soon, man. Soon. I thought it was. Is it not today? No, it's like the 20th or something, right?
20th, because I'm waiting for my Robinhood payout. I bet that he would win the presidency, and they owe me. Robinhood owes me like $25, so I'm waiting on that.
Nice,
25. Nice. I'll take it.
So yeah, I think that's going to be a good bullish narrative, man. That's going to push the price a little bit just because how bullish, you know, the entire administration is on crypto or whatever. So I'm seeing this as not a repeat of 2020, but more so a repeat of like 2017. And that's kind of what I've done right here with the overlay is the 2017 chart. And yeah, I mean, everything is on track, man. You can see, I mean, we could go all the way up, you know, to Sierra's target of 275K plus, or around my target of 160K. You know, we just don't know yet.
Can you scroll on? Can you scroll on the right-hand bar before we look at anything else? Can you zoom in, just kind of make it bigger on the right hand? Yeah,
on this?
Okay. Yeah, on the right hand, on the money side, all the way over the money side, like scroll it up so it makes it taller. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there we go. And then just kind of move over and let's see where we're at. You know, the blue lines, you guys, are the fractals. So the blue lines he's got on the chart is a fractal from 2017 run.
Yeah.
Now, can you kind of bring it down a little so we can see the top of the arch so it's not off screen? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there we go. All right, so top of that arc. The top of that arc.
I must have moved this because it was hitting this. Look, this is something I threw together. It's not going to be perfect, but it does give us an idea. You know, it's kind of like that rainbow chart. I was trying to get it as close to the peaks as I could, but this did not happen. It should be, you know, something like that. You know, something like that. But yeah, I mean, that's, you know, with that curve, that's I think it's at 180,000. But the overlay sitting at like 300,000, and it's also down. Like I have it pulled down so you can see it.
Now, as far as that goes, see, look at that price action right there. That lines up almost perfectly. I mean, you got a little bit of deviation. But see, this is what I was talking about, 275, and DZ was giving me stuff the other day. This is what I'm saying. You really think that much of a move is that hard for Bitcoin? I'm telling you right now. To go to 200,
absolutely not.
To go to $275,000, and I said pico top, right? The scary thing is, what if I'm underdoing it by like, what if I'm under, like, what if we?
I think people are going to get very hurt if they're expecting a $500,000 Bitcoin.
That's true. That's true. But
you know,
if they sell too early, if people sell at 130, Wes, people are going to get brutal. Like if you sell at 130 and Bitcoin does end up going to 275 and then more FOMO comes in and then the bitch goes to 400K, that would suck.
Yeah, I know. I've played around with this thing in so many ways, dude. I've measured like from the absolute bottom to the tops on all of these, and I've averaged it out. Let's see.
Well, look at the RSI on the bottom.
That one did a 12,000% gain from top to bottom.
I was going to say, scroll down and look at our RSI on the bottom. So let's see where we're, not the RSI, the green mountaintops that we have down there. That's kind of got, and we should be looking at the Pi Cycle top and MVRV. We need to be looking at that shit. But I like this chart, you guys, because it shows the green mountaintop. I call it the green mountaintop, where you can see it start to snow cap.
We have all the gain back here in 2017 dramatically. All right, let's say we did get our $100,000 Bitcoin. Let's say we got our $100,000 Bitcoin. That would have put it at, 3,000% gain. So we went from 12,000 to 3,000, and I'm just trying to be cautious here, keep a level head, and just think like, all right, from bottom to the top, we got cut down drastically, dude, from bottom to the top. So let's say we cut down half, 1,500. That puts us at 253. 253 would be 1,500 Yeah, 235, 250, something like that would be half of what we did back here. But the the returns are obviously, man, they're losing a little each year, each cycle, diminishing returns.
So can you scroll down to our green mountaintop down there at
Look
the
at this
bottom?
here.
Yeah, a little closer though, so it's a little bigger, so we
Yeah.
can see right where we're at. Okay, this is where we're at. Every time you see these green mountaintops, that's the top of the mountain, ladies and gentlemen. That is the actual top, meaning you want to be the F out. When it gets up to that yellow line, you want to be out of
Except
your
for here.
bags.
Except for here, because
oh shit!
so
Which
this was
one?
the top. This was the top right here.
Well,
So see how it messed it up? That's why I took it off of
kinda,
2017.
That's kind of close, though. I mean, look at the
I
candle
mean,
before.
technically, that's the top.
Right there. That's right. That's close enough, man.
But even here, I mean, even here, it was right on the edge. But we remember what I was saying. We got those double dips on each cycle. 2 green mountains, 2 green mountains. Yeah. We got our one here. I just think we just went down because of FTX or Terra Luna, I think it was, whichever one was first. Because of that, I think we had that, a major pullback, and you know what I mean? So it kind of messed it all up. That's why I don't really look at 2020, 2021.
Now, here's my opinion on that. I was thinking about this earlier too. I was thinking, as I said, we're due for this $130,000 Bitcoin. Some people are going to think that's the top, right? I do. I think some people are going to go, that's it. Pack it up, boys. We're done. Because everyone's got that stupid 150K in their head. Like, that's the top. 150 is the top. So everyone's going to sell at 130 thinking, oh, I'm going to get out before. I'm smart money. I'm going to get out before it goes to 150, right? I still think that plays out. I think that psychological 150, I think that plays out because it's a big even. So what I think happens is I think we get a double top with these green mountains. The first top will be not the real top. I think we'll go to 130, 135-ish, have a cool down, and people will be like, oh, that's it. We sold the top. And then I think we get that second run after May, right? After May, we get that second run, and we head on up to the 275 slope where it's the Pico top, and then boom, and then the bottom falls out. That's still very, very likely to play out, in my opinion. I mean, who knows? I'm trying to call 8 months out, but I'm just saying that the price action right now, everything's lining up with 275. I mean, but who knows, dude? Shit changes on a dime in this space. It's just you don't want to sell too early on this.
We have to,
and too early is dangerous.
And I think the most important thing is to keep in mind, like, all right, so when we're like 3 months from October or whatever, November, when we're like 3 months from October, November, we need to look at what's happening then, and then we can kind of, looks like it's about a freaking storm, dude. And then we can kind of adjust, like, all right, how much time do we actually have to run, in the next 3 months? And I think the closer we get to that, the more we'll be able to say, set some targets a little bit better. But anything could happen, man. I'm upwards about 160. I think I put mine between 140 and 160. Series at 275. I mean, we could meet right in the middle. You never know. I mean, we need to see where we're at the closer we get to the cycle.
Can you zoom back in on that green top? I know I keep asking you to go there, but I need to get a better feel for how much. I think that green indicator down there at the bottom, this is my favorite indicator on this chart, dude, because
this one?
Well, yeah, well, it shows where we're at pretty much. Yeah. I mean, it shows pretty much where we're at. I mean, how much more room do we have before the yellow line? Let's keep shit simple for the noobs. That yellow line is the danger zone. Okay. The closer we get to that yellow line is basically going to be your overheated signal. But we should also look at the Pi cycle top. You have that, right?
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we got access to all that.
So we might take a look at that, you guys, because it's starting to get that time now where we should be training our brain to be exiting, right? I know some people are coming in, they're going, exiting? What the hell? I thought you said this was it. Well, it is the beginning of the bull run, but keep in mind, you don't want to be holding the freaking bags last, dude. You guys don't want to be holding shit into the bear market. We did that last time. You do not want that type of pain. That's a whole nother level of pain, dude. That's a 3-year long pain. I mean, if you're ready to go into 3 years of holding your shit, low. I mean, when I say low, I mean so low that you'd be like, damn, why am I even doing this shit?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. It's, it's very painful. So to avoid that, you want to make sure you're taking profits. And to take profits, you need to watch these indicators.
Yeah. Let me see if I can pull it up. We'll get to the price targets here in a little bit, guys. But I think this is important. This is the most important thing that can be talked about right now, is to keep a level head on what we expect in the cycle, where we're at in the cycle, and also like what altcoins to be buying too, man. I think is really important, because not all of them are gonna freaking, we're gonna see some that are gonna drag ass. They're not gonna be in the top 100 anymore.
I'm a strong believer in Tron this cycle.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, me too.
I'm buying Neo. Oh man. Do you think Bitcoin hits 130K? This is a question of the day, Holmes. Do you think Bitcoin hits 130,000 by the end of February? That, my friend, is the question. I mean, that's what I don't even want to guess the time frame. But I do see us hitting that range. All the targets line up that's the next range we hit. But I can't for the life of me try to put a freaking time on it, because I just feel like we're going to have two pumps. I think we're going to have everything before May, meaning first quarter, January, February, March, April. Okay. Those 4 months. Now, I don't do Q1 bullshit. This ain't Wall Street. This is crypto. It's fucking different. I'm not saying Q1. I'm saying January, February, March, April, right? Towards the end of May. Those 4 months, maybe we blow past the 130K, but we definitely go up around there. That's my thought. We definitely, within those 4 months, we're going to 130-ish. I think personally we go a little higher, but just to be safe, I'm going to say that's what we get. And then I think what happens is sell in May and walk away. I do think that sort of plays out where we have that summer cool off, where it kind of goes a little bit of a cool off, and then we have that end of the year as the blow off top. I mean, that's if Bitcoin acts like it did in the previous cycle. I mean, 2021, I believe we had some of that too, where the altcoins hit their all-time high in June. And I was predominantly out of Bitcoin. I was more in alts and shit. And my portfolio was at the highest it ever was in June. So, and the alts follow Bitcoin. So Bitcoin runs, has a cool off, and then the alts rip. And that's kind of what I think is going to happen this time, dude. I think we're going to get a double pump. Like we get our first pump in the next 4 months, 130. I think we get a nice U shape, a little bit of a cool off where everyone's like, all right, shakes the weak hands out, gets people out. And then the alts have a little bit of a run. And then I think you get that second tail end of Bitcoin where it's just not done. And that's when we hit our 275.
Yeah. Can you see my screen or no?
No. You got to add on the bottom there.
So there's this website right here that is the Pi Cycle top indicator. It's just not all the way up to date. Like it only gives you till the end of December right here. And pretty much what you're looking for, I mean, this isn't even all that great either. There's some other ones over here that I want to run through, but this one isn't even perfect or that great either, because I mean, yeah, when these connect, the 111 and the 350, when those connect, like you're getting towards the top, but we didn't even hit it last. Oh no, that is last cycle. Okay.
Wes, I'm going to bring us off screen
on the peak. Look what it did on the peak.
Let me zoom in here. Damn, you can't zoom in on that fucker.
So I don't even think this is. This is where we're at here. This is the end of the year, so that's as close as we're gonna get.
Wait, are you saying the yellow line is
right in the middle of it?
Is the yellow line the that's a different type?
The green?
Is it green at the top? That's
sure
the
I'm
line.
the right thing. Yeah.
But that's the line to watch. In other words, I mean, once you get to that line, that's your top. Pretty much, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, no, because we hit it here, and that's not the top. That's what we hit in March before we went sideways and down.
So yeah, I don't know if this is the correct indicator. It says pi cycle top, but it don't look like the normal one that Lark usually pulls up. That looks a little jacked up.
Yeah, this is it.
I guess it goes well above it.
Even back here, man, you're way over.
Yeah, way over it.
Yeah. He also talks about the MVRV Z score.
Yeah, that one.
This is something that Lark talked about.
So where's that? That's the line to watch.
Really bad.
Yeah, he's probably got big money. He's paying for that other one. These are probably the base standard ones. After this bull run, ladies and gentlemen, we will bring you those high tech charts. Kind of.
So this is the one where it basically talks about the circulating supply. It tells you down here. I don't want to try to sound like I'm fucking smart when I'm really not. So the MRVZ score is a relative indicator, which is the circulating market value of Bitcoin minus the realized market value, and then standardized by the standard of the circulating market value. The formula is and it's basically like when these are up, then the value of Bitcoin is where it's supposed to be, and you can see the MRVZ score down here when Bitcoin's price is all the way up here. So when this is above, that's when Bitcoin is supposed to be overvalued or something, from what I understand.
So we have a lot of room to run still from this chart.
Basically, a lot of room. Yes, a lot of room to run. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good. What else? What else we got?
Coinbase. So this is the Coinbase premium indicator, and it's basically showing you when retail is coming in. As you can see, retail hasn't been in this entire time here. December 27, 2024, about a year ago. But you can see now that we're finally starting to get some green on the chart. And apparently retail is starting to slowly trickle back in. And that's something that we can see when we search on Google, how you do your Google Trends.
Yeah.
That's something we should see that kind of moves up with this. This is pretty much a...
Let's jump on that real quick. We haven't done that in a minute. Let's check that real quick. I'll share the screen. Go to, if you pull that other screen down, Wes, it frees up memory, by the way. Like until you can pull up your screen again, just hit remove on the bottom. It'll save us some memory. Yeah. Google Trends. Google Trends right here. All right. So, just starting off with Bitcoin searches just to see what we're at. Cause every time we break 100,000, people are going to, the boomers out there, like, I'm going to look at this damn Bitcoin thing, cause it's a psychological thing, FOMO. So let's see just straight up searches on the word Bitcoin. Up for the day. I want to look at the past 30 days. So really not a whole lot of action there. Let's look at the past year. Wow, dude. Not even that much. So BlackRock is being successful where even over 100,000, they've kept it to where the market's not going psychotic. Oh, Bitcoin's above 100, because they don't want that. That's not what they don't want everyone getting ecstatic when the price did break over 100K. So I think from a psychological standpoint, they've accomplished that, right? I think they've accomplished their goal, which is keep it under 100K enough to where no one's super bullish. Now, even when it's broken 100K, no one really cares because it's like, oh, it's been at 96 for a while. It's been at 98. It's at 102. Who gives a shit, right? So I think they've pulled off what they've wanted to pull off, which is to not have people so crazy, right? And they've done it. They pulled it off. I mean, look, you got Bitcoin at $102,000 and your searches for Bitcoin on Google are down around 32. The 100 is the maxed out score. This is when everyone and their mother is buying Bitcoin or at least searching it. The 100 line. Okay, so now look how low you are on this line. So that shows you that retail, like Wes said, retail ain't even back yet. I mean, you had retail come in here. This is when Bitcoin broke 100K the first time recently, and it's still, even then, it only went to come on, you little fucker, get there. Well, it went slightly above, close to 75, and then had a retrace all the way down. So let's see what's the hot term, Wes. What is the hot term to look for? Meme coins?
AI.
Oh, AI is a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. AI. Let's see what people are looking at over 5 years. Chart is up only. Let's look over the last year. Past 12 months. Let's see. Up and to the right should be. Okay. Yeah, AI peaked out a little bit back here December 8th. Had a cool off, but it's not going anywhere. AI is still hot.
Just search crypto.
Just crypto in general.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so over the last year, you had a peak out in December. That's right around when Bitcoin topped at 100 the first time and then fell. So you're right at the halfway mark for crypto in general. Not bad. But still, I mean, the point of this, to see this, is there room to run? There's a lot of room to run. The other thing you can look at is Coinbase, because that's where majority of people are hearing about where to buy their shit. And Coinbase is still down, 42. And they did have projected stuff. This is pretty cool. You can see where they're searching and stuff.
Surprised it's not Florida and South Carolina.
I think the deeper blue, Florida's number 5. New York, where it's pretty much illegal, it's still top 3 searches. That goes to show you the goodness of this country. God bless us. Just like China. I mean, they're trying to freaking call New York Little China at this point. The way they've acted with regulation and shit the last couple years. But yeah, dude, this is actually promising. This means there's not that many eyes on it. That's a good thing, I think. I think that's a really good thing. Let's look at ETH.
Bro, remember when I used to say that I felt better that nobody knew what the hell we were talking about? I would always say, like, dude, it makes me feel comfortable whenever I try to talk to somebody about crypto and they're like, dude, I have absolutely no idea what the hell you're talking about. Like, that let me know, like, dude, this is something special. Like, this is actually real. Like, we could really do something here.
And this should reassure that feeling, because Ethereum, people don't even know. I mean, people are just now turning Bitcoin into a household, quote unquote, name.
Yeah.
Part of the allure, I think, that throws people off is the name Bitcoin itself, because it sounds like a Chuck E. Cheese token. It sounds like a toy. It sounds like a fake, fun, like,
yeah, I know what you mean.
It's got that name, right? It doesn't sound Wall Streety. It doesn't sound nerdy. It sounds like a Chuck E. Cheese thing. Literally, oh, it's Bitcoin. Like, it's magic tokens. And I think that name alone has kind of pushed people away from it, right? And if you're too late getting in, or if you're too lazy to look it up and actually put the time in, it's always funny. It's always the people that haven't spent any time researching it that are telling me it's a scam, it's going away, it's not worth anything. It's, I'll buy stocks, I'll buy bonds, real estate, everything else is better, even though Bitcoin's outperformed every single one of those for the last freaking 13 years. They don't look at the facts of that. They still just look at the name and they think it's a little bit weird, so they don't research. But that's the kind of stuff that goes to your advantage. Like Wes said, if you guys are here now and you're watching the show, pat yourself on the back, because you are in the top 1 to 3% of people who actually know what the hell this is, and actually believe in it and think that it is going to be the next. Basically, you're playing around on the internet before the internet adopted Google and Facebook and Amazon. I mean, you are literally on something that is going to change the world, has already changed the world. in many ways.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's look up one more thing, and then I'll let you pull up some charts again. Let's look up Cardano just for the hell of it. Another household name when it comes to crypto.
Yeah, ADA, Cardano, and XRP are probably going to be the most searched.
There's Cardano is peaked out, had a double top November, which was kind of pre-running Bitcoin, which is interesting. December kind of cooled off again, down in the 30s. Okay, let's look at XRP. Let's look at XRP. Wow, XRP had a quick top, boom, and then quick drop and a cool off. But that, again, you're getting a sort of double bottom here. So to me, I don't think we drop much lower. Like I think it's going to take its second run up, but maybe we kind of grind sideways for a while. Kind of interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Google Trends. That's another tool you could see. The number one downloaded app, the top 10 downloaded apps. Where do you go to look at that? Do you have to go to the actual store? Because you kind of want to see where Coinbase ranks.
You can just Google it. There is a website for it, but you can just Google like.
Let's try that. Let's try that just real quick, just for the hell of it, because that was another indicator I noticed that people were using last bull run. They said basically when Coinbase is the number one downloaded app. See where Coinbase is on that list. List of most downloaded Google Play apps. Maybe Wikipedia does it. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know how current this is, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how recent they update this list. This is Wikipedia.
Yeah. No, yeah. That's not going to be it.
That's not what we want to do. Similar with top apps ranking. This one, maybe?
What's the date
3rd?
on that?
January 3rd.
Yeah, that should be it.
Okay, just clicking random links, and my wallet's drained. All right, let's see here. Google, Samsung, Google, Facebook, Clock. So nowhere in the near top at all do I see it. Not even in the top 50, it looks like. So that's a good sign. So we're not overheated. That's for damn sure. I mean, we're definitely not overheated. When we get top 10 with the app, when Coinbase goes back to top 10, that's when you have to kind of start paying attention. But I think it stayed at the top for weeks, bro. Like I think you had weeks to get out. Like Coinbase was number one for weeks.
Yeah. Oh, guys, if you played around on Phantom or the new Sonic EVM, SVM, or whatever it is, the airdrop checker is available now. Airdrop.sonic.game.
I have to find something a little more reliable on this next time, guys. But so what else is important to talk about? Do we have any stupid FOMC meetings coming up or any of that boring shit?
No. No, we just had our last one, or when was it? Last like 2-3 weeks ago. We got a rate cut. But yeah, it's all mixed up, like with jobs and CPI and shit. Like it's all jacked up, dude. The S&P is like way overheated, and yeah, a lot of people are panicking, man. Like they have no idea what to do. And I think that kind of puts Bitcoin out front there. Is like, you don't know what to do? Well, buy some fucking Bitcoin, man. Like it's simple. Just buy some Bitcoin. MicroStrategy bought another 1,070 more Bitcoin.
See, MicroStrategy kind of is the double-edged sword. I mean, he's always taking shit out of supply, which is a good thing, but he tends to buy, and then Bitcoin tends to drop when he buys for some reason. I don't know why. It just feels like that. But you had a nice explosive move right here. This is the daily. You know, you ran from 98 up January 6th. Boom. I mean, that's a nice move, dude. From 98 to 101, you know, you topped out about 102. 102, 500, you got some resistance, which why in the hell we would pick that number out of anything is beyond me. You know, these whales have just shit that they have in order that they like, you know. Could be somebody's birthday, you know, 10-8, you know, 86 could be somebody's birthday or something. You don't know. I mean, Bitcoin topped out 69,420 a couple times. I mean, it's like some of these whales are just showing off to their rich buddies, like, hey, watch this shit, watch me stop it right here. You know, it's like you think they can't do that, but literally you can with the right amount of capital. You could literally put in a stop order, a sell order at a certain level, and you just have so much that you're offloading because you have more capital than everyone. You can put a notch on the chart just to show off. I mean, hell, if I had big money like that, I probably would, you know. I'd probably put my birthday on there one time, be like, hey, watch this, Wes. Boom, I'm gonna stop it right here. You know, it's like they can do that and they can play both sides of the market. Do we run back up to 108 is the question. Is this a run to 108 or is this the halfway mark? It looks like we wanting to go up again to 108. It looks like we want to attempt that run. To me, I just from this chart here, I'm going to zoom in on it real quick because at least you can zoom in there. Look at this, Wes. So this is the bottom. This is the top. Halfway is literally right where we are. We're a little bit above the halfway mark. So do we come back down to 98,000 again and then move up, or do we just keep running? Maybe this is a cool off. What are your thoughts there? Because it's kind of hard to tell. We're having a little bit of a parabolic move here, and I think we could get one of these Batman tops where it's kind of like a slanted Batman ear and head and come back down. I think we could get one of those where we do that here and then come back down to 98. That's what I'm looking at. I don't know. I would rather you pull up your charts than me try to do this on CoinGecko.
Okay. Let's see here. So
I'm thinking that could be a possibility.
Let's look at this first. I think this is important. This is played out pretty good, man. Since we've since we've started using it. And guys, this is the liquidation heat map for Bitcoin. Am I sharing the right one, Siri?
Yeah, I see it.
Liquidation heat map for Bitcoin. This is the 48-hour. And you can see, man, we have a lot of liquidation levels below us. I think we do come back and wipe out some of that liquidity, man. There's a lot of liquidity below us. So maybe this is a little fake out. There is a little bit above us, man, but I don't think it's worth it for them to go up there when they can just wipe out this liquidity here. At least get that fair value gap that's down there before continuing back up. Maybe they don't go all the way back down, 98,000, but they could. The good thing about this here is that $98,000 level. Here, let me pull this up.
That's funny. I said 98,000 from the CoinGecko chart, and then just looking at this, it's dead on 98K.
Yeah.
A lot of times, you guys, when you've been looking at this chart, the same chart for years, I don't know how to explain it, but you start seeing this chart vision where you can just almost see the shapes of the price action before you even look at an indicator. And that's why I just said 98K, because I think what Wes said is that's the first possibility on the table. In other words, the immediate possibility on the table is, a $3,000 move down. Who gives a shit, y'all? Like, if we're at 102, 101, and we drop down to 98K, it's, we're below 100K. It's not a big deal, dude. This is just normal price action. But go ahead, Wes.
Yeah. So I just want to point out, I don't want to do Lux Algo yet. We'll get Lux Algo when we want to look at some targets here. But a few things on the daily, guys. Bitcoin is at 101,885. We'll just say 885 just for ease of use. But yes, these are the levels that we were talking about last week, right? We have our swing high up here. That is our major area of resistance. That's our top. That's our all-time high right here. But I think the more important levels here, this is the 98 level that we were talking about. 98 level has become very significant, man. And you can see it all the way back here. You can stretch that all the way across. And it's a huge level. So that is the swing high that was here that we were talking about. And that's that zone that I had laid out for 98. We've pushed through 98. And now you can see that we're hitting that 102. What is it? 101, 102 to 103 level. We got rejected there. We went to the middle of it, got rejected. And now we're sitting at the top of that as we speak. But I think this has something to do with it too. So not only do we have our resistance here from our previous swing high, but we have this uptrending level of support that has flipped into resistance, and now it's acting as resistance. Again, we're not exactly on it, but we got to look at these like ranges. You're not ever going to get exactly on it, right? You got to look at it as a range, and I think that has something to do with it. We got a lot of it's a big area of interest here, and I think that is kind of like that last line in the sand before pushing up and retesting the previous high. So the bears are trying to keep us under these levels, and so far they're doing a good job. But we are finally above that high volume area. Look, we had to push through all of this, man, to get above that high volume area, but we are above it. So as far as like, volume goes, we really don't have anything else above that. We just need to flip to, push through these areas of resistance here, and then we'll be going to our all-time high. But if we don't get above this level, and I like this level because not there. What was it?
We're gonna run, dude. We're gonna run. I think if we get a short-term cool off, bro, we're about to friggin' run. I think. Sorry, getting excited, man. Getting excited.
Yeah, I mean, you switch this to the 4 hour. No, you're fine. You're fine. You switch to the 4 hour. So now we know we got a high volume area below us. We know that 108 is strong support, or 98 is strong support. 100K, 98 to 100K is strong support. We are above our 20 and our 50. So that is a good sign as well. The RSI over here is a little overheated on the 4 hour, but on the daily, we still have a long way to run. So when we're sitting at resistance like that, and we have a lot of room on our RSI, we got a lot of room here to push to the upside. When we're sitting at resistance like that and the RSI is still oversold, then that gives us enough momentum to where we can push through that resistance and at least come back and confirm it, retest it as support, and continue to the upside. So I think as long as we don't lose this area right here, Siri, then yeah, I think we go to 108. Let's stay above 100K. If we can stay above 101, 102, that would be even better.
Loki, do you think we stay above this and we head up? Yes or no? He's analyzing. Give him a second. Yeah. I think we go up. I think we go up.
So this was that. Yeah, this was that bottoming out area right here, man. We put in this little head and shoulders. We had an inverse head and shoulders here. So that was another signal. Remember, Siri, we were talking about, we got a head and shoulders. We're sitting at, a critical level of support that has held up as support in the past. And so, yeah, we knew we were off to the races here. And, dude, we just absolutely crushed 98 to 100, man. We pushed through that so hard, dude. And that's exciting, man. And we still got room to go. So, yeah, I do think we could possibly go up to 108 and make a new all-time high soon.
So this is what I got excited about prematurely. Hey, easy. You always get. This is what I'm thinking. We have no resistance above our head at 108, 106, whatever it is. What if
we got that swing high that we got to get above? That's our previous high. Yeah.
What if we come down and we bounce off of that last tall VPVR line right there at 90? Looks like 99,000. What if we do that? Like, in other words, what if we close here? Like, we only got to go till 7 or 8 o'clock tonight to close that candle up there. Let's say we close up there, and then tomorrow, right? Tomorrow we get that red candle where we come back down and we bounce at 99, close tomorrow's candle at 99, and then we make that move up. I mean, the only other resistance that are There is no resistance. I mean, 102 is resistance, but it's not really. Like, what if it's blue skies after
this
that,
is the
dude?
daily too, man.
That's why I said give it.
It is, man.
Today's
Like,
Monday.
honest.
Today's Monday. I'm saying, all right, I'm making my prediction a little early because you know how we make our predictions for the week. I'm just bouncing it off my own head here. What if we do close up here today, come down tomorrow to 99, grind sideways a little bit, and then we have the breakout and we try to attempt. I mean, what the hell? What stopped us last time? 108. That's just some rich douchebag that said, let me sell at 108 because I don't want to sell at 110. I mean, like, I don't know. There's no resistance at 108, right?
No, it's just this previous high, man, we got to get to.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know, dude. I think I'm gonna go.
Yeah, all right.
I don't know. I'm not gonna make a call yet. I want to hear what you have to say, and then I'll make my prediction. I'm not predicting yet.
Yeah, I think that I mean, since we got over this area here, that was really the strongest area of resistance that we had. You know what I mean? We have a little bit here that if you stretch back, you can see we hit the bottom of that. We hit it here, hit the top, hit the bottom, hit the top. And that's just the counter trend area back here that, you know, that was acting like that. If you break it down to the 1 hour and the 4 hour, you can see there's a lot more resistance there if you drop it down to the lower frames. So I think this has given us a little bit, and we hit it here and drop, right? This was a big drop. After we came down and we came up and hit the top of that, we dropped hard. So that's why I'm kind of considering this to be a level as well, just because how many times we've reacted off of that level. I think it's important. I mean, as you can see now, we're reacting off of it again. So if we can't get above this level or close, within the level, at least close within it, because we haven't closed within it back here. These are just wicks hitting it. So if we can close at least within this level, then I think we continue to the upside. If we get rejected, then I think we come back, hit 100K, 99K again, and then continue back up. But I mean, we have, officially put in a reversal, and we're in an uptrend on the daily now.
So it is confirmed. The reversal's confirmed, and we are in an uptrend. So that's why I was saying if we did get a pullback down to 99K, that would actually be a okay thing because
it would be good. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad.
That would wash all the because everyone and their mother is probably opening leverage longs right now. Oh, Bitcoin's at 102. I'm gonna pull a Sierra and leverage long 65x, which in turn would cause the markets to dump and go back down to 99K. I'm agreeing with you, dude. I see the same thing. I think if we get rejected, go back down to 99. Now the question is it likely that this reversal's a fake out, and then if we do come down to 99, we go back down below again? Like, in other words, have we secured that yet or not?
I don't think we've secured 100K yet. I don't think we secure it until we at least get over this area, in my opinion. The reason I say that is because we haven't had any pullbacks, like official pullbacks in this run up. All these are green candles, and we've had even wicks here, no lower wicks. So to me, objectively, like, we haven't had any pullbacks here on the daily time frame. We've just continued up. So if we measure that move, man, I mean, look where the 0.5 is, dude. Even if we go to the top of that, 0.5 is at 97, which is our point of control on the volume. We could, I mean, if we don't secure and get above this area and at least get into this uptrending level of resistance, in my opinion, I think we come back down to 99 and retest it, which is not a bad thing, again.
But not falling. My question is, have we secured 99K? In other words, if we come back down to retest 99K, do we have enough gusto there? Do we have enough support to hold us there? Or do we do?
Yeah, I think so.
Because that other range is 92 to 98K. I mean, how much trading have we really done down there? Are the market makers satisfied with 92 to 98K? That's the question I'm asking.
I think so. I mean,
have they had enough time to make their money?
Yeah, I think this is a significant level, man. This level here, this midline. Let me do this real quick.
I do see a lot of trading in that yellow zone there. And that is
Yeah, there's and then
90.
if you drop it down to the 4 hour, dude, you're gonna see a lot more, dude. Drop it down to the 1 hour, it's gonna be a lot more. But yeah, I think that we have secured this level. We just need to stay in this one. I don't look this level right here. There's no swing high. I mean, there's a little one here. You know, there's the swing high right there, and then this little bit back here. But I still think it's significant because we haven't traded. Like we're in pretty much new territory, man. We haven't come back up to this level since back here. And I mean, you see how we reacted off that level back here. So
Yeah.
just from how we, reacted here previously, I think that that's kind of what's happening now. So I think it's smart to look at the lower time frames. Like right now, we've officially gotten a nice pullback, and we're getting a green candle that could take us up. But I mean, you look at the RSI; it's a little overheated, and it has room to come back down a little bit. So that's why I say if we do, I think 99 to 100K, 98 to 100K is definitely some solid support in my opinion.
So to enter a long, it would almost be worth it to wait for the pullback down to 90, 99, 98K and then enter a long. Is that correct?
Yeah.
In other words, you don't want to go long right now and risk the cool off.
You don't want to go long right now.
Right. And
yeah,
that's
you don't want to go long right now, man.
That's counterintuitive because the way I used to trade, I would say, okay, we're going up, we're green, we're bullish, time to go long. That's what I think a lot of beginner traders do, and a lot of noobs probably come in and cause the over leveraging in the system because they're like, all right, we're running, let's go. And it's almost like you don't want to go long right now, and you don't really want to go short either, though, because if you went short right now and this new green candle's printing, you could get wrecked that way too. So it's almost like a non-trade zone until we figure out what's going on. Is that kind of what you're thinking? It's like,
yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, we just had a big move, man, from 98 to 103 almost. That's a big move, man. And we have gotten that retrace so far, but I'm looking at the 50 as well. And we have gotten pretty far away from the 50. So I would look for that as support as well, too, man. In the next couple of hours, it could be, up to 101, 102, and we bounce off of that or something. But as of right now, no, I'm not trading this. I want to see us push through that and then retest it. If I'm going to trade in this area, I want to see it push through, retest, and then I'll trade. And if I want to trade in this area, I would wait for a retest down here as well. Or to come down and hit this and then get rejected again and go short. But I'm not shorting right now, dude. The market is bullish, and we are in an uptrend. We're in a bull market. So, like, it's just rule of thumb, man. You just don't try to short in a bull run, man. So I'm looking for longs. And yes, I would have to see a retest on something.
And likewise, being aware of the CME gap, I don't want to start sounding like Garrett Salloway, like we need to go down here and close the $78,000 gap. I don't want to be that guy, but I have to constantly remind us not to not get bullish, but I also have to bring us back to reality, and that just because we may have forgotten about it doesn't mean the market makers have, right? The market makers still know every single day when they wake up that CME gap does exist. It is down there. And I think the further away from it we go, I think we could go as high as $130,000 Bitcoin, and that CME gap will still be relevant. Like, just because we go to 130, I don't think that means, all right, that's it, we're never going there again. I still think that kind of a move is possible. I just, once we get above that, I would say we're not going there until after the bull run. Like, if we go to 130, let's say we're at 130, I would say once we get comfortably above that, I don't think we go to the $79,000 level until the next bear market.
Yeah.
That's my zone. Like anywhere from now till 130, I'm still watching the CME gap just in case,
Yeah. We still got
let's
this.
do
I mean, we're
short-term.
still in this range, dude. We're still in this range. So, we could push right through this, man. And if we do, then I'll look for a retest on that level and then go long to 108,
I was thinking about that too. I was thinking, what if you take a a run from here to 108, but that could take a couple days too, right? It seems like Bitcoin's kind of moving slow, even when you have this breakout. You know, it's only a couple $1,000, dude. 98 to 103. You know, it's nice. It's nice to see the breakout. It helps with sentiment, but the reality is, when moon, right? I mean, the moon boys are sitting here like, great, that's great, 102, and awesome. When 200K, when 500K, you know, the moon boys are sitting on the sideline like, this ain't nothing, right? It's like, I was happy to see it this morning. I was glad to see Bitcoin over 100,000, but it's only for sentiment. It's only because the timeline's like, woohoo, we're above 100K. It doesn't really change our bags significantly yet until we get up around 130 and above.
Yeah.
But I think in the short term, I think our calls, I think I've seen enough now to make my prediction for where we'll be by Thursday. My prediction is, we range above the 98K, go possibly as high as 107, 108, and get a retrace and have a nice bounce off of 99, 100K again. Maybe we don't break 100K. Maybe we just come close to it again and find a little support. I'm going to say by Thursday, we're back around the 100K level. In other words, I'm saying it's an event, but it's a non-event, right? We're just kind of above it now. We're slowly finding footing above 100K, and we kind of land the plane around 101 by Thursday, like 100, 101 by Thursday. And I'm being a little bearish. I'm being conservative and I'm being bearish. I'm saying that this is good. We had a move, but now we're going to lock in above 100K. That's kind of where I'm at for my prediction. I hope I'm wrong. I hope we go to 108 and stay up there and go sideways above 105, 108. That would be my bullish case. But bearish case, I'm already at my bearish case. I'm saying that we just park it right around 100K, you know, maybe go up a little, come back down to that 99, then just kind of even Steven. By Thursday, we're back around 101. But this time comfortably at 101. It's not like, oh, we broke back above it. It's like now we're kind of building support. That's my best guess I have as of right now.
I'm gonna say, okay, so this is the 4 hour. I'm gonna say that reversals in, like we already know that, right? We're above both of the moving averages here. We've put it in officially. We've made a higher high, higher low right here, right? So look, I mean, we fought this previous area here. We fought this, swing high here. We finally pushed past it. Now we're fighting this swing high, right? I think we're just going to fight, maybe trend sideways, but eventually I think we push past it. And then we have that little bit at 105 that's probably not even going to act as resistance once we get above this. And then we're at 108. But I think we're above 105 by Thursday, pushing towards 108. Are we doing predictions by Thursday? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, that's why it's throwing me off too, because you've only got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You've got 72 hours to make that happen. That's why it's hard to make this call right now. But we like doing this because it holds each other accountable, and it's good to go episode to episode to kind of see where we're at. This is one of those tough calls though, bro. For me to say we're around 101 by Thursday is a tough call because I see where we could
bust. Says, man. We got Lux again, dude.
Oh, okay. Well, let's fire it up. Says? Yes, absolutely.
Let's see what Lux says, man.
And if you guys
go ahead.
If you guys in the chat, dude, we would love, like, Holmes. You guys should make your calls too. We should make a thing out of this every episode. You guys should put your calls. Where's your price target by the next episode, and we'll see who's the winner, quote unquote. Hell, I think I have enough NFTs. We could give out NFTs for the winner every week. Ain't gonna be worse shit. They're old, but yeah, dude, I think it's good to hold each other accountable and see who actually makes the right calls and wins, all that stuff.
Yeah, it is tough, man. It is tough, but we're usually spot on, man. Like we usually come really, really close, dude. Like we come really close. Let's see what Lux has to say here. Okay, guys, we got Lux back. Had some technical issues here, but we got Lux back. let's see on the daily, man. Let's just do some targets for the daily. We are on 17. So Lux Algo is under a sell signal right now. Lux Algo is under a sell signal, and it was confirmed. We came all the way down here. That was that 91.3. That was that first target that it had. We took out the first target, but the trend tracer just flipped green. And so now we got to start looking, I guess you could say, is this over? Is the downfall over? Is the retracement over? Because we just have one of these major indicators flip bullish. And I think that's something that we got to kind of keep an eye on as well. The fact that we just flipped, this isn't Lux Algo, but we did just flip the MACD too on the daily, and that is huge. I think that's important. Money flow on Lux Algo is in the green, and it's heading up. It's moving upwards. That means there's actual, with the movement, when you see us moving up and you see the money flow going up, that means there's actual good liquidity coming into the markets, and that's a good thing. So it's going with the trend and it's moving up, and then we also have our momentum oscillator there that is showing that, momentum is bullish. So targets, can't really say right now on the daily because the targets are not like they're on here, but they're to the downside, which is 92.
Damn.
The same areas we've been looking at, guys. 92, this area, we'll say, 91 to 94. That's that order block here. And then below that is going to be 88 to 87. So that's the same levels we were looking at before. I think that this flips really soon, man. I think we get a buy signal really, really soon, especially if we continue moving up with the MACD flip, money flow flip, the momentum going to the upside. And then we had our trend tracer that flipped. I think that we get some targets to the upside real soon.
All right, here's where I'm gonna push back. I'm gonna push back a little here. And damn Lux Algo for showing this. So 92, but that blows away our support theory at 98. I mean, that just says, okay, never mind. 90, we're under a sell signal. It's been confirmed. What if this is a quick fake out? And, I'm looking at from a sentiment point of view, and let's do this real quick. We'll keep that chart up, Wes, but I want to go to me and you real quick. So what if this is, because we have to look at all sides of the market. Charting is one area, right? Liquidity is another, macro is another. We have to look back at the basics of market psychology, the psychology right now. That what I'm asking, what if this is a slight, oh, look, we go long, like in order for them to short us back down, because if Lux is calling for 92, that brings us back in that range. It doesn't close the CME gap, though. This is what's killing me. It would bring us down to 88, 87, which would wipe my trade out, but it doesn't. So I'm almost borderline thinking about maybe I should close my damn long, and it probably is really not in the green, but I'm closing it out to be safe and wait. So I may end up doing that by the end of the show, closing the long.
I'll tell you what, man. So here's the thing about Lux.
Yeah,
man.
Let's bring yours back up.
Back here, we topped out, right? Oh,
yeah.
Sorry. So can you see?
Yep.
Okay, so back here we topped out. Okay, we got our buy signal, right? We got our buy signal. Hold on, let me do this. All right, look at this shit, man. Lux called this buy all the way back here, and the thing about this buy signal is everything flipped, and we even got our trend tracer that flipped here. So this is when it's confirmed, right before we start taking off. We got our confirmation here. We got our bullish crossover. We got our green dot on the momentum oscillator, and money flow is in the green, deep in the green, right? But whenever we got this call, we had a flip. We had money flow moving up. Everything was moving up. All the oscillators were moving up. Momentum was shifting. And it got it right, dude. Like we ran the fuck up, right? Mean that the trend is over. You know what I mean? We just got a little slow momentum that flipped here on our white dot, and then everything started kind of folding over here. But yes, we got our sell signal here. That was a good call. It was confirmed. That was a good call. We dropped all the way down to 91,000. but I think it's over, man. I think this is the early, and and we'll see when we drop to the 4 hour or the 1 hour. We'll see what signals are given, but I think this is over. I think this is the shift to a buy signal, and the smart trail flipping bullish as well. I think we are shifting right now. So I wouldn't, especially since we don't have, look, the money flow is still, shifting to the upside. And we got this red dot back here that called us slow in momentum, but we're not getting any red dots. We're not getting any red triangles. This is a big, that's when you say, okay, what's going on, man? Like, are we about to drop? This is just a slow in momentum, right? That little red dot. We're not getting any of that, man. So I wouldn't do anything just yet, man. I wouldn't close out the long just yet, because as soon as we get over this red smart trail, as soon as we flip over that, that's gonna flip blue, and we'll probably get our buy signal here in a little bit. So,
well, I'm glad you said that, because my liquidation level's at 87. And I did less leverage on this trade, and I don't think I think I did put a stop loss, but that was on one of the altcoin trades I have. But my Bitcoin long gets wiped out at 87, and it just kind of freaked me out looking at those levels. It's like, wait a minute, it's Lux Algo below us is saying 92. That's well below our That's our 92 to 98K range again. And but like you're saying, you would wait. Is that something that we're going to see within the next 24 hours? Like, in other words,
yeah. Let's go ahead and drop to the 4 hours so we can see what Lux is doing here, because you can see we just drop it to a lower time frame. You can see we just got our buy signal here. Let me make sure we are on the right track here. Okay. Make sure we're doing the right ones. All right. So yeah, pretty much this is what Lux is calling now. We have gotten a red triangle here showing that we're a little overheated, that we're probably going to get a little pullback. Same thing with that blue X, but we got our buy signal. The trail is blue, and we just flipped the tracer here is just flipped green. So I think it's going to do exactly what we talked about. We got that fair value gap right here around 100K. I think we possibly come down and wipe out that fair value gap on the 4 hour, and then continue up on the 4 hour. But it is looking like it's trying to slow down.
Well, hell with it. I'm gonna leave her
that
open.
Doesn't bring
you
any more comfort, does it?
No, it does. It does. I'm just, from a psychological standpoint, I just feel like BlackRock and all these jerks are gonna, like, in other words, I don't think they're gonna get mad at sub 100K Bitcoin. Like, I think they're going to be more than thrilled with that, as a matter of fact. So I think anything that they can do to bring it back below 100K, they're willing to do. And then you've got also the political tensions between both parties in the U.S. right now. You got the countdown before, big bad orange man moves in. So you've got all that kind of stuff going on. So I do think there's some weaponization there of the markets, maybe one last down stab of, whatever. I mean, I'm kind of looking at it from that point of view. I'm bullish, but I'm also being grounded in reality. You got UFO takeovers and aliens, and you got portals to hell being opened and all this crazy shit. So I'm just I'm not trying to be, funny either. I'm being serious. I mean, there is a lot of weird shit.
No, you're
going
good.
on
No, you're good.
Like, I'm joking, but like the sad part is I'm serious. Like I'm joking. It's funny, haha. But it's turn the news on. Like these are the stories they're talking about. It's like, anything to keep us from making some money on our bags. It's like, we've been in crypto this long. We've been hodling. We're ready for the bull run, and then all of a sudden, aliens are here and portals are open, and no. Okay, I'll slap the shit out of an alien if you mess up my freaking chance to make some money this time. I'm not playing. I ain't scared of no portals. I ain't scared of no damn aliens. So one way or another, this bull run will happen. I'm just saying, I think that if there is a time period to be scared, quote unquote, of, it's between now and January 20th. I mean, that is the time to watch of civil unrest and maybe the last stand of, Orange Man versus old fart man or whatever, that showdown. has got a couple of days left. And so it makes these couple of days very important and very on edge, very tension filled.
Yeah, a
And
lot of people.
so for those reasons, I would say, it's good to be a little careful because, in all reality, you and I both see it, and Lux Algo even sees it. A push down to 88,000 would not be impossible. So we have to
No,
keep our feet in reality that it could happen, but keep our fingers crossed that it doesn't. And that's kind of where we're at right now, right? We're kind of just fingers crossed that doesn't happen. Mainly because I don't have enough chips on the side to buy that kind of a dip. But you know, I think we should have a plan either way. And I do think by Thursday, not a whole lot changes. But let's see, man. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I'm going to be the bearish one.
This is this is kind of what I think is going to happen. Is what happened back here. We got that. This is the 1 hour. So this is like what's going to happen within the next hour or so. And we got that green X back here. That's your take profit from a long call, from a buy call back here. That's your take profit saying that we're slowing down a little bit. Everything right here looks exactly almost like it did back here. And we got our X right, that just came in. So I think at worst, dude, we come down and hit 99, 98,000 before we continue to the upside. But Lux has the 1 hour calls at 103 and 104. And if we get to 103 and 104, then we're more than likely we're going to 108 to retest a new all-time high.
And then the downside there, the lowest red right there, where is that? Yeah, what's that?
That's 99. That's the stop
Yeah,
loss.
that's right.
Whenever you
Yeah,
take this,
that's right where I was saying.
And that's right there at that fair value gap too. So that's what I'm saying. I think at the worst, 98 to 100K, man, we go back and retest that range, which would be bullish because we're flipping resistance into support. So I think that would be super bullish, man. That would be an awesome opportunity to long.
So, in other words, leave my long open that doesn't get liquidated to 87. Be aware of the CME gap and all the FUD that could happen. But as of right now, we're looking at an upside to 104, a downside to 99, which also kind of equals, you ready? Drum roll, sideways. So I think I'm going to hold my call where it is. I think we're slightly above 100K by Thursday, but we're building new support there. And that's where I think we are by Thursday, with a pump in between here and there, maybe up as high as 104, 105, maybe even 108. But I think we come back down to reality by Thursday. If that does happen, I think, it goes to 108, 109 at the most high. And then I still think we come back down and retest that 100K as our new support. And I think we start building January out officially above 100K.
That's a good call. I just I'm gonna just say I think we're on the same page. I think we're on the same page with the retest. I think we both agree that there needs to be some kind of retest on 100K. We'll just say 100K. I mean 98, 99, 100K, whatever. That area that we just had up. There needs to be a retest there to confirm that it is solid support, flipped into support, right? But yeah, I think we're going to be around
104.
Yeah, well, I think I'm going to go with, but this is the hourly, so we could be up above that from Lux Algo standards, but I think we're around that 104, man.
I'm good with it.
Retesting the 108, man.
Now, if we do that, I'm gonna maybe close the long and then reopen it when we get a retest at 100.
Yeah. But that's I think we both agree there needs to be a retest. Yeah, for sure, man.
I don't see any more comments in the chat. It's weird. We get into the stream and it kind of locks in the amount of viewers, and then the chat kind of slows down. If you guys are still in the chat, shoot something out. If not, it's all good. I know we've been streaming for a while.
Yeah.
But I think that covers the short term.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is the chart that everybody's kind of watching here. This is one that I'm watching as well. We pulled it up on the charts a few times on the show. But this is Ethereum to Bitcoin. It looks like there was, some kind of head and shoulders pattern here with the price action that's happening right now. You can see we're putting in a red candle, but I think that this is the bottom for ETH compared to Bitcoin. I think we have bottomed out on that.
That's a reversal to me.
What say
You're
you?
getting a reversal. That looks like a healthy and clean
Yeah.
reversal. We bottomed out and we're starting the reversal is already started and we're on the way. This is the beginning of the uptrend for ETH. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so, man.
Yeah, it's
We'll see, though.
interesting. The EMA chart, looking at Tyler S. Crypto. I don't know if you watch him. I love watching him. He's funny as shit. Tyler S. Crypto kind of brings up a very simple chart with just the EMAs. And I love watching the EMA charts because Bitcoin never really deviates too far from those EMAs, you know, and you could see when it's well above it, you can tell, okay, you're going to need to come down over the next couple days. And when you see this downward movement on an EMA, the price generally goes up above it and snaps down, like, and kind of stays around, flirts with it like it's happening right now. It kind of resets everything, goes sideways, and then you get your next move. So, yeah, dude, I mean, I think this looks good. I don't know what to say about, you know, is ETH going to outpace Bitcoin in the next 30 days? I don't know. I think we see a little mini alt season. Just because Bitcoin's locked in above 100K now, or I think that's about where we're headed. So I think Ethereum gets the confidence, the altcoins. I think investors get more confidence in ETH and the altcoins now that they see Bitcoin sit above 100K. And I think that's what you're seeing on the charts right now. I think confidence is kind of coming back into ETH. Like, okay, well, if Bitcoin's solid, you know, if Bitcoin's not going to fall again, and this isn't the top, then I think we can go ahead and throw some money in alts. And I think that's what you're seeing in the charts right now. I think investors are bullish again on ETH and alts. I think that risk on comes in very strong in the next 3 months, extremely strong.
Yeah, the alts are in an uptrend, man. And this is the top. This is total global minus the top 10. So this is the altcoins chart, and we just got a
nice
MACD, bullish MACD flip on it. The directional index is showing that we're bullish. We're in that uptrend. You see the gusted it, and yeah, we need to retest this 448 billion. Isn't it crazy that it's only 4.5 billion, like 400? Yeah, 4.5 billion. I'm saying that right. $450 billion in the altcoins minus the top 10. That's insane to me, dude. That's not a lot.
I see a massive bull flag printing right now. I think it comes down again to the mid level where those green lines are. I think you come down the alts. I mean, and I think after that you have a perfect long bull flag. And I would measure that right now while you have that fucking chart. Take the bottom of that flagpole to the top of that flagpole and extrapolate it and move it. See, yeah, to measure the bottom to top there and then extrapolate it and see if see what kind of target breakout that would give us.
Is that what you're looking at?
No. Take the bottom to top. Yeah, do that. No. But that's not the flag. Move the top line that's coming down. Yeah, that's fine. You could do it like that. What does that target us at the top of that there? That would be fine right there, just how you got it.
That's 600 billion.
So what kind of a move up is that from where we are? That's percentage wise.
I think it would be like that. I don't know. Anyways,
yeah, it would be more like
that would be it would be more on the other side. I don't know. It would be upwards around like 80%, 70, 80%.
I'll take that. Does that mean all our alts go up like that? Yeah, I would move that.
I mean, yeah.
You see your top line there on your channel. Instead of making a channel down, move that top. Yeah, move it over so it touches the other green line. Like bring the right side of it up, so it touches the other. Yeah, like that, and bring it up. Raise just that side up. And what I was saying is the bull flag is not done playing out. Like the bull flag is hit once and then it came down. It's hitting again and then it come down again. That's what I was kind of saying. Like the alts are going to come down again one more time.
You think
and
so?
Then, boom. That's what I think. I think they're going to come down one more time, touch the green lines again, and then we're going to rip. And when we do, I think it's going to go, like you said, 80%, whatever. See that other candle there that's busting up? That's what I was saying.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, I would say stretch that out, and because the bull flag would be playing out longer. That's what I was saying.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like instead of the downward channel, moving that other one so it's like a wider bull flag instead of a steep one down, like a wider pennant. That's what I was saying.
Are you
So
talking about like
go up
this
and-
or something?
yeah, like that, just like that. That's what I
Oh,
was
okay,
saying.
okay.
Yep. And
Yeah, I
then
think
that
we've already
way,
broken out of this thing, dude. If
it's
anything, maybe
possible.
like
It's
that and
possible.
retested.
Yeah, it's possible. But if not, even if not, it's it's still a massive pennant. I mean, it would be,
I
and then
saw
bottomed out.
somebody talking about, what did I see? It was somebody that was talking about this being a diamond-shaped bullish pennant. I can't remember where I saw that. Somebody was talking about it. I think it was on the 3-day. This is total global.
Jesus Christ, look at that. I mean, we're definitely overheated
Yeah, I can
a
see the
little bit.
diamond. Yeah.
Looking good
I mean,
though.
we're coming up, dude. We're about to go retest that previous high, man. Yeah, dude. We're coming up. I think it looks good, man. I'm feeling good about it, man. Bullish crossover. Everything's got a bullish crossover. Markets are looking good, man. Bitcoin's just, slowing down a little bit. That's okay. The altcoins got to have a little room to breathe too. So I think that's what's going on. But
what's that
yeah, I
blue
think we
line?
do continue.
What's that blue line at the top west? The EMA, the top EMA, the blue, dark blue one. Is that what is that one?
That's the 20.
20 and then 50 and then 100.
Yeah, 20, 50, and I don't know what this one uses. Probably 100.
So here's
Gaussian
the
channel.
thing. Here's the thing I was saying I love to see is all those channels, the 50, the 20, and the probably 100 day, maybe. I don't know. They're all kind of coming together right now, right around that price action. And so that to me is always a good entry. Like the price will probably come down and correct and hit that, let's call it the 20. But when you get in this sideways move, that's what I want to see. I want to see all those. We already had a massive run, right? All three of those lines went up. All three of the EMAs went up. And now what are they doing? They're coming sideways. So when they're coming sideways and the price action does this, the price action trades above, below, and it gets choppy. And that always happens before the next move. So I think we have a little bit of this chop shit that goes on. And that's where we're at. We're literally in the middle of the chop. And it's going up. And I do think we come back down. And it's okay because we want to go sideways a little bit to give us another big move. So I think we're right where we need to be with everything. I think a cool down is good. We're well above our numbers where we need to be on total global. I said that last week too. I said, there's no need to be scared because the way we're holding total global is holding like a beast.
Yeah.
So I think we're good. Had to eat breakfast West Coast. Great TA though, gents. Appreciate that one fast. Appreciate seeing the comments in there. We make sure our people are still in here. And that's what we want. We want you guys to eat breakfast with the Remora. But I think that's going to wrap it up for the TA segment, Wes. I think we're good. I think we made our predictions. I think they play out very well. But
yeah,
let's go, man. If we go to 108, guys, I'm not going to bitch. I'm not going to complain if we break all-time highs again. And it could happen. If it does, we'll jump on and say something, maybe do a quick thing. But even if not, if we come down and we're at 100K on Thursday, I'm good with that too.
Me too. I'm good with it too, man. So yeah, looking good, man. Looking good. That's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much, man. Again, we do this twice a week, Monday and Thursday. Go check out the CryptoRemora.com. If you're a trader, we've got some bonuses in there from Blowfin. So go check that out, man. Really, really good platform to trade on. Make sure you're following us on all socials at the Crypto Remora. Make sure you're following Sierra at Sierra Crypto and myself at Crypto MacGyver. Much love, and until next time, peace out.